3, 2.
Shalom, praise the Lord, Gloria a Dios. As usual, I always come up with something new. And as you know that I had told you long time ago that this war is contagious and it's continue going on from Russia to Ukraine and it's spreading all over the Middle East, and it's not gonna stop till the Israeli people will take over the land. And that will happen no matter what people think and how much pressure will come upon on Netanyahu. It's going to happen. We going to take over the land and the temple will be built. Even though Christian people believe the temple won't be built, temple will be built, third temple will be built, and only, as I always told you, that I am the one going to build that one with the help of my brothers and sisters. We're all going to build together. And as you know that I have to be there, no matter what happened, why temple is not built, why Moshiach is not here. There is so many questions Jewish people have, and so do Christians. Now, one thing I want to tell you before I start, that if I'm denouncing Jesus Christ, not because what you all think, I am denouncing, the way I'm denouncing is I know who I am and what he is. Not because that you all are telling that Jesus, yes, he is nothing. He is not mentioned in the Old Testament at all, and he's been deceiving the people for all these years, and Christians are not buying that, but they will. And I know at this point Christians hates me probably, but they do not understand that it's not for everybody. There are only very particular people understand the Torah and are the one knows that what I'm talking about. So the first thing I'm denouncing, because God have revealing me that he is not either he is the one or I am the one. And I know it's I am the one, otherwise I would not tell you, because I don't want to go to the hell either. So Christian people have a lot of questions that why am I saying, and they also send me the message in the Facebook and the YouTube, which is not nice, but it's okay. I'm not worrying about that, because time will come and they all will come to know. Now, there is some Jewish peoples, they are asking me questions, and I had promised him that I will answer those questions. And one of the questions he has that, how do I know that I am the one sent by Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, God, or how do I know about the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob? Now, if you watch my testimony or my documentary, the first video that I had, you will understand that what exactly happened, and that's how when the Son of Man came in the cloud and rest upon me, he showed me all the visions that you can read on the Daniel chapter or the Zechariah chapter. And that's how I know who I am. And the first day, remember, if you watch my documentary, the day he came, first of all, once he rested upon me, it was praise the Lord, build my house, build my house. And of course, I didn't understand what he wants, but I thought that he wants me to build some small temple or whatever. The second vision I had, that I was caught up in heaven with all these angels, and all these angels in the white clothes, and one of the lady was Jermaine Copeland. Now, she's still alive, somewhere in Atlanta or Georgia. And she gave me up there one of the book that she wrote it down called Prayer That Avail Much. If you read that one, there is no Jesus Christ nowhere. It's about how to pray for the people. And that's how I start praying the people. But on the same time, when I came down and ready to go to the office, only thing was, praise the Lord, build my house. And somebody was in my car, took me straight to a bookstore, and there I got the Torah, Old and New Testament. And I picked up that book, and he put me into reading. Now, let me tell you. So when I was in the car, he was guiding me to make a right turn and the left turn, and took me to the store where I pick up the Bible, Old and New Testament together. It's just for the student, because let me tell you, I never read any book in my life. Not even high school, not in the college, never. I hate reading. But he gave me, and I started reading. On the same time, I got few more visions that I was caught up in heaven. I was sitting on my chair, and all the angels behind me, and they opened the book, which is the big old book, like I'm judging the people. The third vision I got was that millions of people standing in front of me, and thousands and 10,000 angels behind me. And that was another vision, which is in the Daniel book. So all those visions, first God showed me, and then every time I read, when something comes up, it's like somebody's telling, you see, it's for you, it's for you, it's for you, it's for you. And that's how I came to the Daniel chapter, and my eyes more open, because everything I had, all the visions was from Daniel and Zechariah chapter, and that's how I know I am the Ancient of Days. So that was first of all, that's how I know that God have a plan for me. The second thing, the questions, I think so he has, that if I am from my mother's side or father's side, I don't know why he's asking me those questions, because we all were migrated. God has sent all over the world, which is in Zechariah, I'm going to read, so you will understand that God has sent each and everybody all over the world, not in one place, not in Jerusalem. He got us out from there. So, and then he promised that he's going to bring everybody, and nobody knows where are they in fact. And that's how I know that God have bring me to the land of Babylon. So from here I can go back to the land where he wants to dwell. His dwelling place is in Jerusalem. So that was another question. The third question he had, it is from my mother's side or the father's side. Now, I have no idea, but my mother's side, let's put my grandmother and my mother-grandmother. So my father-mother and my mother-mother. They both were, like you can call kosher, but your kosher and their kosher is totally different. Their kosher is they do not touch nobody, first of all. Second thing, they make their own food. They do not eat anybody's food. Third thing, every morning, no matter what season they are in, they go to the well. Doesn't matter how cold water is, they take every morning a bath over there. Then they also, if they use restroom, then they have to again go back to the well and clean themselves, and they only eat vegetables, no meat, no nothing. So this is how my mother, and my father, mother was. So I am not sure if you understand or not. They are very clean and they pray, and that's what they do. Doesn't matter whom they pray, but they pray and they read. They read their Bhagavad Gita and they pray to the Krishna. That's all I know. So that's how my mother, and father, mother was. So whatever you want to think, whatever way you want to take it, I don't care. But God bring me out somehow and reveal me who I am, what I am, and what tribe I am from. And that's how I know everything. And about the future that you ask me, it's already written because I am here. I am here. Remember, I am here, and everything is written in the book for the end time will happen. So no matter what people tell you, it's going to happen. We are in the end time. I am the end. I have told you so many times that I am the end. And if I am the one, then the first one came who said, he is the one, he is the liar, or I am the liar. Now, Jewish people are still waiting for their Messiah. That's who I am. And he is the original one from the beginning, as the Genesis to Malachi chapter talk about. Then I am the one. He is not. He came to deceive the world because he used style to make them feel better. He have no choice. He has to act like he's a humble. He has to act like he can do some miracles. But according to Torah or Tanakh or Kabbalah, whatever the book you want to read, it doesn't say that this Moshiach will do all those small miracles. He will do miracles, the big ones. Like Moses. But after he will be appointed by Israeli peoples, all the Jewish people, when they accept me. And I know it's going to be very tough, very hard for you all to accept me. In fact, you know that in the past videos I told you people are laughing at me, people are making joke at me, people are talking, but lately they don't talk about me. If you watch the YouTube videos, they're going back. They understand who I am, what I'm talking about. And the day I will be on my throne, they will be sorry and feel shame in front of their own congregation. You rather do not talk or make any kind of fun on this Moshiach. I am not claiming over here some CEO of some company. No. I am claiming the King of the world. I am claiming the son of King David. I am claiming the adopted son of God. I am the one is to come. Now let me tell you, the guy who asked me the question that how I make conversation with God, what he does, how I know. So remember, in Old New Testament, he said that you will see the heaven will open and you will see the angel were coming, ascending and descending on the Son of Man. Now let me tell you, it never happened to him, but he has to say because he knew the Bible very well. He knew the Bible very well. He knew that it happened to Jacob. It happened to Jacob when the Jacob was is ready to come, when he get out from or he was going back, whatever. At that time, the angel came to him and wrestled with him. And that's how the angel comes upon me. I don't think so. I told you several times that it's been 25 years almost. I am not sure if I ever sleep. I don't know how that happened, but it's definitely I haven't slept for 25 years. Either I am praying or I am somewhere or something happens. And so every time I bow down and pray at night time, the angel comes upon me like hovering, like a winds come upon me. And you feel, in beginning, I feel like, oh my God, what is it? Who is this? But slowly, I realize that its angel is comforting me. Then sometime he comes and grabs me. Now the day you asked me that question on my last video, that was a Father's Day. And that morning, early in the morning, the way he grabbed me is like I am grabbing my grandson. He's a 5 years old, and the way I grab him and I play with him, I grab him, and I know that I cannot squeeze him to the level that he can get hurt. But I know that I can go up to and make him feel like, oh, I'm going to do it. And I press him. It's just like that. He come from bottom. I was sleeping straight, and he hold me like this and take me down up there like this. And I say, please, Lord, let me go. Please, Lord, let me go. And he let me go. And then I said, why would you do that? Why would you do that? And he said, you are Jacob, Isreal. And I said, wow. And then he left. It was almost like 7-8 minutes, and I wanted to wake my wife up. My eyes were wide open, but I cannot see anything other than he is just holding me so tight. And I said, let me go. And finally, I was wake up, but then he let me go. He released, and he left, and I'm like, wow. And then my eyes got closed again, and then I see another vision. Now on that I see 2 bomb blasts. Now I am not sure if that bomb blast coming or where it's going to be. I have no idea. So this is what happened. This is how he comes at me, but really he's talking to me is because he is inside of me. So every evening I go outside in my swimming pool and I sit in the spa and look at the sky, and I start asking the questions that people have or the questions I have. And when I ask him, he gives me a scriptures through the Torah or the New Testament even. He tell me to compare. Here you go, boom, like this. And it comes right away like, oh my God. He gave me the answer. And this is how he communicate. And this is how when he communicate in the water, I come and I write it down. In the night, when he comes and I ask him, and he gives me answer, I write it down, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock in this telephone. Get up and I write it down, whatever the short things that he gives me. This is how he is communicating with me at this point. And like I said, that it's been a while, I haven't been to visited up there. I haven't visited up there other than on my first year, I was going up and down. But now I've been settled down over here, and this is how we communicate. So all those things are written. Now remember, the 10 commandments, and the first commandment is, I am your God. Do not make any other, there is no other God, or do not make any idols, the second things. And Jesus never, ever say about the idols. Never. If you read from Genesis to all the way Malachi, all the prophet is talking about the idols. each and every chapter from Jeremiah, Ezekiel, Isaiah, Micah, you read anything, they all talk about the idols, that God will remove the idols in a single day. But he never talked about the idols. In fact, he said, I am the way, I am he, me and my Father is one. I mean, they took the John chapter 1 literally because of the first scripture. So in the beginning was the Word was with God, Word was become flesh and dwelt within us. And they think that Jesus became in the flesh and he dwelt within us. No, it's not true. Jesus came to deceive the world. If I am the right one, then he is the deceiver. And he is the right one, then I am the deceiver. But you all will see, I have no reason to deceive nobody. I have no reason to deceive nobody. And I am sure you will say the same thing, that Jesus don't have no reason to deceive nobody. But the Satan had a plan. Satan knew that this is going to happen because God had a plan. And Satan had to do before his time is over. And so he was building his own empire. And that's how he took all those Christians and deceived them. Listen, you all will see the Christian people, before you hate me, before you write me the bad word, and especially if you are Christian and if you read the New Testament, you shouldn't be telling me bad word. He say you will be judged for what you saying. Tongue is unspeakable of evil thing, and this tongue sleeps. But watch out what you are telling me, because you will be judged according to what you said. And I am the one going to judge you. I am the one you are going to come front of me, my friend. I know right now it seems impossible, but everything is possible for the God. He wrote it down, or this book is inspired by God 5,000 years ago, and it's written everything over here. Now everything is over here happened to me, but not him. If it happened to me, then I am your Moshiach. Now, like I said, the Jewish people still having a hard time. They are kind of curious why God chose this Indian guy, Hindu guy. But even though they know that God have sent everybody all over the world, they don't know which tribe they are from, but they are acting like, oh, they are the one Jew only. Remember that Abraham, God promised Abraham that your descendant will be as many as star of the sky, sand of the sea, dust of the earth. And let me tell you, if we consider Middle East, which they believe, Muslims, and then the Jew, left is a Hindu on the side. If the Hindu will join with the Jew, or they are the original Jew, then there will be another 1.2 billion people will be joined as a Jew. You remember? And then you consider the Ishmael side, which is God have told them also that you all will be blessed also. And if you count that one, another 1.8 billion, then 1.8 and 1.2 is a 4 billion people. No matter, God have a plan. God have a plan to win this kingdom. And he already win. He already win when the Son of Man came in the cloud. The heaven is open. He roused from his throne. And he came down and rested upon me. Is exactly what happened in Zechariah. He says he's roused from his place, because now he wants his dwelling place. He wants his house to be built. So he can build the house for my forefather, the King David, that he promised him. Listen, I am not making everything. Everything is written. Let me read few scriptures of Zechariah and Micah. Let's read one from Micah first to make you understand the Christian people that have you all been deceived in Micah chapter. Let's read 5:2 to 5. 5:2. But you Bethlehem, but you Bethlehem, Ephraim, though you are a small among the clan of Judah, out of you will come for me one who will be ruler over Israel. Remember, first of all, he's saying that from the Judah, tribe of Judah, one of them will come. He will be the ruler. He will be the ruler over Israel, whose origins are from of old, which is on ancient time, which is not from up. Remember, it's not from up. He's talking about from the old time. It's from the old time. Jesus said, I am from above. I am from above, he said. And therefore, Israel will be abandoned. Look at this. He says that Israel will be abandoned until the time when she who is in labor bears a son. Is not talking about Virgin Mary. Our here is talking about my mother. My mother. My mother is the blessed one. That she gave me the birth. She gave me the birth. I am the one to come. And I am the one to bring everybody back. Let me tell you, take this session from 1947 and count every year how many Israeli peoples are going back. And after 1962 when I born, and you count how many people are going in. And I still need another 14 or 15,000 people to join with me, to go with me together. I will be before you. You don't have to in a hurry. You will get chance. But you will get chance, remember. But there are still a lot of people will be left behind because their stubbornness. Look what I read over here. Therefore, Israel will be abandoned until the time when she who is in the labor bears a son, and the rest of his brother return to join the Israelite. If Jesus is the one, why all this thing didn't happen yet? Why didn't happen? So Christian people, listen to me. All those scriptures, they've been deceiving you. Isaiah 53, read the prolonged one. Read the prolonged one. I am the prolonged one. Read the transgressor in the chapter 53 down. It's me. It's not what he said, oh, I will become in the cloud with my angel. He was lying to you. So you will believe that, oh, yeah, he's coming. And then he said, oh, before he come, rapture will happen. So how are you all going to see him? So look what he said over here. All the Israelites, to join the Israelite, he will stand and shepherd his flock. Remember, he said, I am the good shepherd. I am the good shepherd. What happened to you? Why my flocks are still all over the world? Why Israelites are all over the world and suffering? Look at this. I am the good shepherd. He said, he will stand and shepherd his flock. So he said, I am the good shepherd. Look how he used the wording. In the strength of the Lord, in the majesty of the name of the Lord his God. And they will live securely, for then his greatness will reach to the end of the earth. Where is he? Where is he? The whole world is in turmoil right now. Whole world is devouring each other. They're trying to kill each other. They're talking about nuclear war. They're talking about, listen, that will happen. Because of who? because of Satan, because of some ignorant people. I'm going to read in Zechariah chapter, their eyeball come out while they are standing. How is it going to happen? From the nuclear? Look at this, what it says. They will live securely, for then his greatness will reach to the end of the earth. Because in the end of the days, the whole world will come and worship in Jerusalem of God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. And if they do not come, they will be punished. And in the end time also says the 10 women will get the hand of the one man and say, give us the last name because we know that God is with you. And he will be our peace. When the Assyrian invade our land and the march through our fortresses, we will raise against them 7 shepherds, even 8 commanders. And those are the things are coming up you see right now. Nobody going to able to take over Israel. If Islam, if Muslim people think that they're going to demolish Jewish people or the Jerusalem or Israel out of the map, they are mistaken. It's everything's going to be backfire on them. It's coming. Let me read another thing. The Lord will be pleased with the thousands of rams. And what does the Lord require of you? To act justly and to love mercy and to walk humbly with your God. My Father don't want that come to me what he says that I am the way, the truth, and the life. No, you just have to go directly to my Father. And what he wants from you, he only wants that love and mercy and to walk humbly. Now, there is a message I have that I'm arrogant. He said, I'm arrogant. Let me tell you, my friend, I am a very humble person when it comes to where I need to be humble. Or I have to be arrogant at times, because people are stubborn, not listening. They think they are the Moshiach. They all are Moshiach. Now listen, God has given everybody ability, and I don't deny it. There are people a lot smarter than me and scholar than me. But the thing is, you cannot fight with the God wisdom. If God have appointed me and God is rest upon me, don't ask me some dumb and stupid questions. Ask me some that is you are looking for from this world. When I said he came to deceive, I don't have no fear. I don't have no fear. Look, all these rabbi probably say that Jesus wasn't, but they never told you that he is son of Satan, that Satan have used him. They never told you that because they are afraid. They're afraid. I'm not afraid because it's end time and he really came to deceive. You all will know sooner or later, but at least you will know that I have told you before all this thing happened. When you will see that I will be on my throne, you will see the temple will start building, Christian people, and when you will see that we will take over the land, when they put me on my throne, and when they believe me, or when God will put me miraculously, you know that Torah is 100% correct. I am coming to build the house for God, so do all the Israeli people, and exactly what I said will happen. So at this point, please, you are Christian, listen. My wife is a Christian, but again, listen to me. He did a good job. Christianity, all religion teach you good thing. He had no choice. He had to give you the good information with the bad information in the Revelation chapter. The whole Revelation chapter is a part of Zechariah anyway. It's already been written. He has to mix up everything to make him that he is the good one. And so all religions teach good things. Hinduism teach good, Judaism teach good, Muslim teach good, Christianity teach good, Buddhist teach good. They're all talking about to live humbly life and praise the God. There is one God. And we all knows there is one God. But when it comes to I am the way, as a Jesus, is people having a problem because we do not have to have anybody. But now, as I am the adopted son of God, he never said to worship me, and I never said to worship me, no. But you know how people are. If I am, when I will be on my throne, I am the son of God, of course, people will praise me. People will praise me. There are so many people will praise me. And it's nothing wrong. And it's nothing wrong that God have chosen me among 8 billion people. It's just like Moses. I'm sure if the Moses is alive right now, everybody will be praising him. When Moses took them out of the Egypt, I bet you everybody was like, wow, he is the God. That's the way they probably treat him. I'm sure they were so good to him. And all those things will happen to me. Let's read a few more scriptures and then I'm going to tell you what is coming. That I wrote it down over here. He will return. Look how he's going to return. Therefore, this is Zechariah chapter. All this Zechariah. Therefore, this is what the Lord says. I will return to Jerusalem with mercy. And there my house will be rebuilt. And the measuring line will be stretched out over Jerusalem. Declare the Lord Almighty. Proclaim further. This is what the Lord Almighty says. My town will be again overflow with a prosperity, and the Lord will again comfort Zion and choose Jerusalem. Let me ask you, does it talk about that I'm going to give you a room? It's talking about it's going to give you everything you need, not the room. So all these things, if you read and understand, let's read some more over here. Zechariah 2:10-13. Shout and be glad, daughter Zion, for I am coming and I will live among you, declare the Lord. Many nations will be joined with the Lord in the day and will become my people. He's talking about the Egypt, the Libya, the Lebanon. People will join with us. I will live among you and you will know that the Lord Almighty has sent me to you. Send me to who? Send who? Send who? It's me. God has sent me to you. The Lord will inherit the Judah as his portion in the Holy Land and will again choose Jerusalem. Be still before the Lord, all mankind, because he has roused himself from his holy dwelling. I told you that. He's up. He's get out from there. He's down here. He is coming to judge the world. Time is over, my friend. Anytime. I am here, and you're not going to find nobody. You can still preach whatever you want to preach, whatever you want to tell your congregation. You can write a book, you can make a movie. You cannot make the movie as real life of Moshiach, because you don't know real life of Moshiach, how everything happened. So even though that movie coming, I'm not going to say it's about the money, but we will know. We will know, because I am here and they're still making the Moshiach is coming. Some people say Moshiach is not, but there is they all talk, but they don't have, I don't use the words anymore, okay? But I can say they don't have no guts to come out and say, you know what? Not even one. Not even one. Still not one. One righteous man. I haven't found one righteous man. But when this thing happened, let me tell you, thousands of pastors, hundreds of pastors come to me and feed me. But God had a plan also, because if they didn't feed me, I wouldn't know anything about the New Testament, and I wouldn't be able to know that He came to deceive. But not one Jewish rabbi. I cannot even go to the synagogues because they laugh. They don't even let me in. Let me tell you, you don't know. They don't even talk. It's like, what is it? Oh, we know everything better than everybody else. No, you don't. And don't think that God is with you. Yes, God is with you, but God is also with the humble people. This whole world He made, His creation. He loves everybody. He loves everybody. But yes, He has choose us for some reason. But remember, not all of them will be entered into kingdom of heaven. Not all of them will be entered into Jerusalem. So don't be ignorant. You are the one arrogant and ignorant when you don't listen. This is the time. Get up. Get together. Let's talk. Doesn't matter. You have to choose right now. You need to start process right now. I'm not telling you to put me. Now remember, no curse again. If that hedge off and the another one, Shimon, whatever, those two rabbis talking about hush or assumption, or assume that he is. No. Once you put whoever, either he will be bad or he will be good, because either he will be the Moshiach that God has sent, or he is the wrong one that you choose. That's what's going to happen. But again, like I said, that according to me, Torah says, the son of King David will come, which is me, build the temple, which is me. I am the one to build the temple. And we go furthermore. So I believe that either your way by faith or by His way miraculously, that I will be at Mount Olive or Mount Moriah or whatever, wherever He is going to put me. And then you all don't have no choice. But right now I know the wars are going on all over. We're going war with the Lebanon now. And then the Iran probably, but all those things are written. It will happen. It's not going to stop that quick. But at the same time, we all can get together, because 5784. This is 19. Okay, this I am in 62. I had told you one of the dream that I was caught up in heaven, and 62, 63, Satan has a time till 62, which is this year. I born 62. This is the last year he's gonna have. No more. He's not gonna have any more. The king will come. I will be on my throne this year, because according to your September, October will be 5785, which is 63. I will be 63 according to you. But I am 62. According to me, I will be 63 on April the 7th, 2025. But He has given 62 only. So the 62, He won't pass. He won't pass going to the 63 He won't. That means I will be on my throne anytime this year. Anytime. I don't know, but it will happen. So get ready. get ready. We going. We gonna go. I'm gonna come to New York. I'm gonna pick up everybody. We're gonna go together and we're gonna start rebuilding our God house so he can dwell in Jerusalem. Read Zechariah chapter. It says before the rebuilding of temple, there won't be no wages, no war. Also, let's talk about the nuclear. Somewhere, if you read Zechariah chapter, I guess 13 or 14, it says, idol will be removed. Idol will be removed. Plague, okay, over here. This is the plague which the Lord will strike all the nations that fought against Jerusalem. Their flesh will rot while they are still standing on their feet. Their eyes will rot in their sockets, and their tongues will rot in their mouth. On that day, people will be stricken by the Lord with a great panic. They will seize each other by the hand and attack one another. This is coming. This is coming. All these things, same thing is in Revelation, but its Revelation is written by 7 seals, 7 scrolls, 7 plague. Same thing is written in Zechariah. All those things gonna happen. Suffering is still there till we will bind the Satan. And I am not the Satan. I am the Son of God, adopted Son of God. I am from the beginning the Shiloh, the branch, the son of King David, adopted son of King David. What Balaam prophesied, what Jacob prophesied, what Daniel prophesied. I am your Jacob, I am your Israel. That's what God have revealed me. Oh, and one of the thing, I'm sorry, the day you asked me and I told you the dream, he came in my bedroom, the same day I told you, I sent you the message. I'm talking to Nicholas. I sent you the message that I am a Jacob and Israel. And if you watch the video next day about this Hedjof, he's talking about the Daniel right now. And if you watch his video, exactly he's talking about Jacob. So this is how God gave me confirmation that look, I told you last night. And look, now he's talking. And Daniel chapter has nothing to do with the Jacob. Other than the stone that he built the temple. He's talking about the temple and he's talking about the dreams. And he talked about Jacob, and that's how he says, see, remember last night? I told you who you are. This is how he gives me confirmation. Thank you very much. God bless you, and we'll see you next time.